No, Mark thinks you're
I'm
whining.
not sure because I don't know what the Greenwich Mean Time is for women's sizes anymore, because what a 14 is now isn't what it was 10 years ago. The manufacturers keep changing the sizes because women keep getting bigger. According to the CDC, the average woman in this country is 5'4" and 164 pounds.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Mark Rudolph debates branding plus size models. Whenever this nigga speak, you shut the fuck up and listen. Cause this nigga, hey, he be coming with him, bro. He be coming with it. And I like debates. I like watching debates like this. I've always like watching debates like this. Who doesn't like watching this? He's well-rounded with his answers. I mean, listen, dude, he give great examples. So, do me a favor, leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Major retailer in a plus-size controversy, H&M under fire after releasing photos of these models in the plus-size section of its new catalog. What do you think? Do they look plus-size to you? Here now to hash it out, supermodel Emmy and Mark Rudolph, branding expert and author of Be Unique or Be Ignored. Emmy, what did you think of those photos? First of all, H&M says that they are at least a size 14. I don't. Then I'm a 20. I don't know. I mean, they look pretty small to me.
Well, they're probably a little taller and they're in shape.
Yeah, those pictures, those women, those models, they look to be maybe 200, maybe less than that. Like, they don't look that big. They do not look that big. You can tell they look bigger than your average woman. But you know what I'm saying, when you think of plus size, Jill Scott, that's when I think of plus size. Somebody like Jill Scott, that's plus size. Beautiful too, nice and plush.
A lot of the top tier plus size models are size 12, 14, and 16. They look fantastic, and I think that we're getting used to seeing a lot of women that are diversified in shape. I know that there's a big outcry outside of the plus-size industry that the much larger women are not being seen.
Right. Look at this woman in the jeans right now who's on TV. You know
what I mean? They not these aren't your average plus-size women. These are not your average plus-size women.
Do you feel like, is she plus-sized? And what message are we sending to kids?
The word plus-size, I wish we could just crumple it up.
Okay, what should we use instead?
Throw it out. Well, it's
normal, regular.
Well, women are curvy, or make it sexy, make it fun, make it appealing. I mean, when somebody's booking a model at a modeling agency, they have to say plus or straight. They say I'd like a size 8 or I'd like a size 12. In the industry, you're going to have different categories where people go shopping. They can't put everything all in one area. Although it would do better for their bottom line if they would have more sizes extended in the first major department.
Yeah. Mark, whenever I bring this...
When you look at the girl in the green, she said, from my understanding, what I believe, she said that she was, I guess, dress size 20. I mean, this lady over here got to be a dress size 23. Now, when we look at Kevin Samuels, when I compare the dress size to them, when they're talking about dress sizes and stuff, I see 14s or whenever they talking about they're big or whatnot. So, you know, I don't know, man. I really didn't understand dress sizes until I started watching Kevin Samuels. Really, you know what I'm saying? I really never understood that. You know, I'm not a female. I'm not gonna be like, oh shoot, yeah, but you look like you dress size 6, 4. Once I started to hear, oh yeah, I'm a 4, I'm a 6, I'm a 14. I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? Now I can kind of gauge. If I were to go out here and go look at some of these women, I can kind of gauge what dress size they might be. I'll never be accurate, but.
What's up with retailers? They say, you know, thinner women sell more clothes, and it's about selling clothes. Oh. I mean, what do you believe that? Emmy's going to jump off the set.
I'm groaning.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe that. And I think this segment is about two categories, quite frankly. One is branding and one is whining. I think that being offended is the new American pastime, and I don't care what word you use to replace plus. If plus offends people, that's going to offend people too. So the fact is, you're right.
We should build
that
on the
thinner
good
women
things.
do sell more clothing.
But we should also build that. Here we have size 12 and 14 models that never had an opportunity before to be able to grace H&M, to grace advertising campaigns. I would love to see all of our sisters be able to applaud and not complain.
But what about, I mean, that woman, the girl in the bathing suit right there, what do you say to teenage girls who look at this and say, this is not normal, this is an extra category where you
this is normal.
I mean, call it whatever you thought. They're saying it's not. You're not in the normal size. You're in the plus size. This is the extra category. And God forbid you're bigger than that.
The average
then what
size,
does it tell you?
The average size in America is a 12 and a 14. That's 68
Well, H&M is telling you that's not the case.
Well, we need to work on our words. We need to work on how we...
Obesity is running rampant, especially within the women's community. 70 to 80% of the women are obese in America. So, you know, and it's becoming to the point where they have to start branding plus size women because, like I said, 70 to 80% of your women in America are plus size. We love eating. Who don't love eating, bro? We love eating, man. We love eating. So for them to talk about how plus size women, how they are branding plus size women, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact because when you look at something, when I went to Concord Mills Mall in Charlotte, North Carolina, they have a store specifically for plus size women, So, you know, they are catering to bigger women, and that's because there's not really any thin women that you have back in your 70s, 60s. I mean, you look at the women in your 60s versus the women now, it's a big difference. It is a big difference. Beauty standards have changed. Though it may have changed, we really shouldn't have women trying to tell men, hey, you need to accept us for what it is. No. No. They're trying to make it okay to be plus size. Cause now we seen videos. If you're checking a woman about her weight, you're fat phobic. You checking a woman about her weight, you're misogynistic. Now we are in a situation where you have to accept plus size women, and we having businesses making money off of that now. You know, like I said, I love me some big women. So, you know, like I said, stay in the fucking gym, be fucking fit. What they say, fit, feminine, friendly. That's all I need. Stay in the gym. Be 200 and plus. I say, you know, for me, like I said, I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy. I don't like no small women. I don't like no woman that's under 5'7". My preference is more 5'7", 170 plus. That's where I'm more in. So, you know, even I've kind of accepted that in today's society, you're not going to get any women that are small. And to be honest with you, I don't want no thin ass chick. I like thick women. I mean, I've always grown up around liking thick women. So
describe women, right, Mark? Don't you think so?
No, Mark thinks you're whining.
I'm not sure because I don't know what the Greenwich Mean Time is for women's sizes anymore, because what a 14 is now isn't what it was 10 years ago. The manufacturers keep changing the sizes because women keep getting bigger. According to the CDC, the average woman in this country is 5'4" and 164 pounds.
Right.
But they're not going to be able to sell clothing with a woman who's 5'4" and 164 pounds.
Well,
let's be honest.
Mark, from a branding point of view, what is the bigger danger? Offending people by saying that someone who is, you know, normal size to a lot of us is plus? Or do you, I mean, is that the bigger danger, or is the danger that you're not going to sell clothes because you're putting women out there that are bigger and don't look as attractive, in your opinion? Well,
that's a good question, because we're selling to women. I mean, look, for men, you have big and tall shops. And does that mean that short, skinny guys are going to be offended? I mean, everybody's offended at something. I'm not really sure. When you have to segment your market, you have to do it and put people into groups and label these groups.
Right.
So I don't believe, even though women are wearing size 14, I don't think they're going to sell as many clothes.
They do, though.
If they have
That's
women
the first
who are
size that
5'4" and
sells out.
164 pounds.
It's 14.
But Mark, the first size that sells out, most retailers, if they had more 14s, 16s, and 12s, they would have a much better bottom line.
Thanks to both of you.
What she said towards the end, I can agree with that, because even when you look at a lot of men, when I try to go look for size 13, 14 shoes, you never really have any, but you have a plethora of sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 10, all the way up to 11 actually. But you don't ever really have a size 13 or 14, and I'm talking about Jordans. I'm talking about these pretty much Jordans. Jordans be selling out. We all know Jordans sell out. However, when they are fully in stock, 13s and 14s are the first ones going. They don't really have that many shoes for big guys or people with big feet. But you know, like Mark said, man, society is soft. Society is soft. Everybody complains about something. Yeah, most definitely people and men are not going to complain when they go to a shop and they're like, well, damn, bro, they got all these damn clothes for big plus size men. You know, you're really gonna hear a lot of women argue about shit like that. But at the end of the day, man, you know, like I said, look at all the foods. If y'all look at my previous video, look at all the foods that they're making up, whipping up. I mean, you're putting bacon. You're making a donut bacon sandwich. Like, what type of, like, that's, dude. Who thought of some shit like that, bro? Who thought of some shit like that? You know, hey, just like my homeboy, man. My homeboy freaking put honey on Oreos. He put honey on an Oreo. I'm like, bro, if that is not the most fattest shit I have ever seen in my life, bro. Like, that is so gluttonous, bro. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. We keep accepting people being out of shape and that being okay, and we keep coming up with these ist and fat phobics and all that shit. About 100% of America is going to be obese. About 100% of America, well, I ain't gonna say 100%, probably about 95% of America is gonna be obese. I say that probably about 95% of America is gonna be obese, because we're still gonna have some people that's still saying, hey, look, the gym is where we need to be at. But, you know, you let your kids grow up, I mean, like, even look at today, man, kids don't even go outside anymore. Kids don't even go outside anymore unless if they're at school. And even then, they'll probably pick playing on tablets than going outside, getting some fresh air, running around, getting 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions outside, playing backyard football or whatever. The kids don't get that. They're just stuck inside watching TV, playing the damn game, playing Fortnite, Call of Duty or whatever, not getting no exercise. So, man, look, but do me a favor, leave me a like, comment, and subscribe.